Thank those who get you angry and upset, know exactly how to press your buttons and get under your skin, how to set you off, how to destroy your peace and your positivity, how to wipe away that smile from your face. Thank those people because they are your teachers. Consciously, you signed up for these experiences. And these individuals that you come across, whether they're your friends, your family, strangers, acquaintances, faces you recognize, or whatever, whether you realize it or not, they're making you a better person because they're making you realize that there should be no buttons to press, no skin to get under, no peace to be destroyed, no real smile that could ever be erased or wiped away from your face. Because they are evoking a truth within you, and they are awakening all of those repressed negative emotional energies that you buried. So they're getting them to come to the surface so you can deal with it instead of not dealing with it. So the next time you come across someone, whoever it is, somebody cuts you off in traffic, somebody who's disrespectful, rude, arrogant, a miserable person, a negative person, an angry person, they're teaching you many things. First off, if a negative person is bothering you, you're resonating with their frequency. So they're teaching you straight out that you're not where you should be, where you need to be, where you want to be, and where you hope to be. No negative person should ever affect you in any detrimental manner if you are a truly positive person. Not a false positive, not a disingenuous, phony positive like so many people out there, but a true positive person because you're vibrating a frequency nobody could touch you. It's like when you look at a flame, the heat rises because the molecules are accelerating at such a rapid rate. And then you look at cold air, like a freezer. That's heavy, dense air because the molecules are not even moving. Almost no motion. It's the same principle here with your energy. When your energy vibrates rapidly, time flies because time is an illusion. You ever notice that you're in a really great mood and the clock just whizzes right by? That's because you're tapped into a level of consciousness that's just elevated to anything else around you. But if you're sad or you're miserable, lonely, or depressed, that clock seems like it takes forever just to click 1 minute. So whenever you come across anyone who's miserable or negative or treats you poorly or disrespects you or whatever, if you open the door for someone, they don't say thank you, somebody gives you a nasty look, or they make a comment, or they insult you, or belittle, or degrade you, or denigrate you, or berate you, you have to thank them because they're trying to teach you that none of what they're doing should have any effect on you if you are truly a positive person. Think about that for a minute. Nothing happens by coincidence, accident, or chance. Everything happens for specific purposes and reasons for whatever we need at that particular moment in our life, in our journey. It's all for the betterment of our soul anyway. So just recognize that anyone and everyone you come across, if it's a negative situation, instead of saying, why me, or how come this is happening to me, or perceiving it as a hassle or a struggle or a problem, thank the universe that it's going out of its way of sending you this amazing and precious lesson for you to learn from and extrapolate the knowledge so you can apply it to your life. Now, I'm not saying that you never encounter a negative person again, because we all do. The world is just filled with them. There's some people that are perpetually and eternally just negative, miserable. They wake up miserable, they're miserable all day, and they go to bed miserable. You know, it's rinse, lather, repeat. It's a never-ending cycle of misery. But once you alter your perception and you don't see them as a problem or a hassle or a headache or whatever, you see them as teaching you, then it all changes. It all changes. Reality is a matter of perception. Change your perception, your reality changes. It's really simple. So anyone who's negative, if they're affecting you in any way, anything they're saying or doing is affecting you in any detrimental manner, that's an awakening, or at least it should be. It's a realization within yourself that you, even though you might think that you're really vibrating high, you're really not. So the next time that someone comes across your path to insult you and it hurts you or bothers you, let that be an indicator. Let that be confirmation you are not where you're supposed to be and you're not who you're supposed to be. That if you're truly interested in elevating your consciousness and raising your awareness and having an ascension in your life, you're not going to do it by caring what people think. When you care more about what people think about you than what you think about yourself, you're giving them control over your life. You're surrendering your energy to them. Not one single ounce of your self-worth is dependent upon anyone's acceptance, approval, permission, or validation of you whatsoever. That's the foundation of self-love. Self-love is not reactive. It's not homogeneous. It is a proactive, autonomous, independent, self-sufficient energy that doesn't need anything or anyone around it to validate itself. Once you get in touch with your own self-love, you don't need anybody. Anyone can bring joy into your life, but only you can make yourself happy. Happiness is not only a state of mind, it's a state of being. It's an energy, it's a frequency that only you can create. Only you can make yourself happy. So never seek validation in the eyes of anyone else. You should be looking in the mirror and getting it from that person and the universe. No one on earth except yourself can validate you and can love you the way you truly desire and deserve to be loved. And that's a God's honest truth. So next time you come across someone who's snotty, arrogant, miserable, has disdain, hatred, all that garbage, thank them, because they're teaching you, hey, they're basically telling you in no uncertain terms, do you want to be like me, miserable, depressed? Well, then learn from this lesson, get what you can get from it, apply it to your life, and elevate, ascend, raise, make a conscious shift from the lower to the higher. Positivity is what allows you to raise your vibration and causes an ascension. And it's positivity alone. Positivity is what creates things. Negativity destroys. Negativity blocks things. It makes things impossible. It causes resistance and friction. Positivity allows things to flow, grow, flourish, blossom, rise. Everything grows with positivity. Everything dies with negativity. So you got to make a conscious decision. Where do you choose to put your energy? Just practice. Practice breeds proficiency. It's like I've said before in my previous videos. You got to practice this stuff. If it doesn't come natural, practice it. It's like anything else. You want to practice guitar, you want to get real good at it, practice. It just requires you patience. You just have to focus. You have to expend an inordinate amount of time, attention, effort, and energy in anything you want to see manifest. And that includes happiness, love, joy, whatever you want. Whatever you desire, you got to take the time. So if somebody comes across your path that's miserable, or cuts you off, it gives you the finger in traffic, whatever, don't take it personally, because their energy is not yours to own. To truly master your own energy means you never give it to anyone. You never allow anyone to own your energy, because it's not theirs to own. And conversely, the same can be said. Their energy is not yours to own. So if somebody's negative or whatever, it's not your calling in life to heal the world, because you won't be able to. Only an individual can heal themselves. You can show them information, instructions, you can, bring awareness, enlightenment, you can demonstrate, illustrate, you can give them knowledge, information, wisdom, but if they want to embrace it or not, that's up to them. I can hand you the book, but if you don't want to open it up and read it, that's a personal journey. We always embrace what resonates with us. And we always reject what doesn't. So if somebody's miserable and you take it personal, that's the universe's way of saying, vibrate higher, or you're going to continue to have these experiences. God bless. Have a wonderful day.